Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about steps to cultivate a positive environment. This could be at home or it could be at job, a place of employment, a group setting, and etc. So the number one thing you want to do is you want to set your clear goals. So you're going to define your objectives and ensure that everybody knows their role in achieving them. Once again, can be practiced for business and family at home. So everybody has to have a role and family and in business. Encourage open communications. You create a space basically where people can feel safe, and where they can express their concerns and their feedback. You don't want people to be suppressing and holding back their concerns and feedback. And don't forget, some feedback that you receive can actually, help you break through that plateau in your business or that company. Listen to your employees. They're out there in a ditch, so make sure you're open-minded with them. Listen to your children because they're going to give you feedback on what you could do, even do as a man or a woman, as a parent, as a sibling, as whatever that you can do to improve yourself as well. Promote respect and inclusion. So basically what you're going to do is celebrate diversity, ensure that everyone that feels valued and respected, everybody across the board. You don't want to publicly humiliate anybody, but you want to publicly congratulate everybody, which we'll get into that some more here in a minute. And you also want to lead by example. This is vital. This is very important. Model positive behavior, including optimism, patience, and even accountability. Because don't forget, you are the leader. They're going to follow you and what you do. They're going to duplicate you. So they're duplicating your actions. They're duplicating your behavior. So you want to make sure you lead by example. You're also going to recognize and reward everybody's efforts. Acknowledge your achievements and hard work publicly and privately. Publicly is very important because it gives people that ego boost. A lot of times you want to leave your ego at home, but in reality, ego creates competition. And by publicly announcing somebody's their accomplishment, it's going to boost their ego, but it's also going to boost other people's ego. And if you do it properly, ego is not a bad thing. Ego will actually help drive your business I wouldn't use ego too much in a family aspect, but in your business, I would definitely, encourage the ego aspect because that's where competition kicks in. That's where growth occurs. So I would definitely give public acknowledgement to anybody who accomplishes a task. And then you also want to foster collaboration. So encourage your teamwork and sharing of knowledge and resources. You want people to talk with, employees to talk to employees, siblings to talk to siblings. You want friends to talk to friends. You want to encourage collaboration because one person may know something while the other person may not. So collaborating within ensures that everybody is getting the resources that they need to succeed. Provide growth opportunities is important. Offer training, mentorship, and challenges to help others improve where they're at in their role and inside their role. Everybody has a role, so you want to definitely provide growth opportunities within their role. Maintain a clean and organized space. This is vital. If your space is cluttered, your mind's cluttered. It distorts your vision of your reality. So make sure that the workspace is very clean and organized. It's going to lead to more productivity and promotes productivity as well. But it's more because it's physically appealing and it also eases and soothes their mindset about their working environment or home environment. Practice gratitude. Regularly express appreciation for contributions and efforts, even publicly and privately. And resolve conflicts quickly. If there's something on a table, and this is in family and business, if there's a conflict on a table, address the issues with fairness. Be open-minded and focus on dealing and finding solutions instead of placing blame. So I'm going to explain that again. So address the issues with fairness. Be open-minded when you're doing this and focus on finding the solution and instead of placing the blame. A lot of people will focus more on placing the blame and instead of focusing on the solution to the issue that is in hand. So if you practice these basic steps right here, this is going to help you cultivate a more positive environment in home and at work. These steps are just the basic steps. These videos will get more intense. Right now, I'm just putting out what I call my 10 steps for pretty much a whole list of different types of subjects. And what I do is I'm writing down my 10 steps that I believe is important for that particular category. And this situation is cultivating a positive mindset. Now, here's one thing. If you would like me to do a video on a certain subject or a certain topic, maybe an experience that you're dealing with, please let me know. I would love to get feedback from you. I would love to converse with you, and I would love to see if I can help you through, or either this, it could be a spiritual growth, it could be an entrepreneurship, it could be dealing financial. I'm not going to give much financial information except in the crypto realm. I'm not a financial person and the fiat world, but I will give advice in crypto. It could be anything. So if you have something for me to talk about, please let me know. Put in the comments. I got a list right here of different videos that I'm going to be doing. The next one is going to be overcoming depression and negativity, and then one of them is how to follow up on sales. And there's going to be the next 2 videos. But as you can see here, this is the list of videos that I've received, requests that I've received from followers out there to do. So I've already done this page here. This page, I'm working down this one now. So I'm going to continuously do these. All these videos right here will be based on 10 steps that I think is the most important thing for you to achieve the success with whatever the topic is based around. And then after I get done with this list, we'll get into more details. I'll break down the 10 steps into more details. So for example, in this first one, I said set clear goals, define shared objectives, and ensure everyone knows their role. I'm going to end up doing a video just on that, how to be able to assign roles, how to be able to encourage and productivity, and also be able to encourage, internal growth within the company and innovation within your company. Or, you can use some of these principles and facts at home as well. I thank you very much. Please like, subscribe, and comment.